Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Dan, thank you for joining us. That's the perfect start for us and for you for the new year. Can I get your reflection on the game first?
Yeah, we knew after Friday night it was going to be a tough game and we wanted to start off the new year correctly, and I think we did that today with the performance and 3 points to start the year, a couple of goals. Couldn't have asked for much more.
Yeah, Scott said on Friday night after the MK game that we did everything absolutely perfectly apart from put the ball in the back of the net. Today seemed like a completely different story with clinical, obviously 2 goals for yourself, and it just seemed that it flowed a lot better today, and we were able to sort of put right what we were doing wrong on Friday night.
Yeah, I think there's games where obviously as strikers you do everything but score, and Friday night was more of a team. It was 5 or 6 of us who couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, so we knew going into today with a real focus on making sure if we get chances we're putting them away, and I think we scored 3 very different goals. Obviously the tap in and then Rolsey's one shooting from distance, and the third one I think came from a rebound. So no, we're really happy with the performance, and obviously to get the 3 points was the main thing and put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, the tail end of 2023 was obviously successful for you. You've reached double figures for the season in all competitions, and you started the year off perfectly this time too. 2 very well worked goals, obviously from the second one, obviously taking it around the goalkeeper, the first one being in the right place at the right time. You must be delighted to sort of just start the year off in the way that you would have wanted.
Yeah, definitely. I think Larry talks about it a lot, and we spoke about it after the game Friday. It was, we didn't take our chances, but enjoyed being in the right place at the right time. And now you've just got to do the right thing and put it over the line. So thankfully we were able to do that today.
Yeah, we see you a lot obviously with Larry before the game. You're doing some finishing from close range, he's rolling the ball in. To some in the stands that may look a little bit peculiar, but it shows it works, doesn't it? Because you get in that position, you've got to be ready to score the goals, don't you?
Yeah, it's just repetition, being in the right place, body shapes, and just gives you a bit of a feel-good factor, even if it is from 1 yard out. And obviously today came from 1 yard out, made a bit of a meal of it, but it went over the line. So yeah, really happy with it and really enjoy working with Larry.
Yeah, there's been some really impressive performances of late. Obviously Corey's come back into the side, done really well, unlucky not to keep a clean sheet today. One of your good mates, Jack Rolls, he's had to wait for his chance. He scored a cracking goal today, obviously played a big part in the build-up for the first as well. It must be pleasing to see the likes of these players sort of, getting their chances and taking them with both hands.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've got a really good group of boys here. Obviously Corey went out of the team for a bit, and sometimes as players, like I've been there myself, you kind of need it to reset, and he's been unbelievable today. And I think there was one time the ball was offside and the rest blowing the whistle, we still made a save to keep it out, which was fantastic for him. And obviously Jack Rolls, he's been a bit stop-start, had a couple of injuries and stuff, and for him to come on and score the goal on his first league start this year, I'm really happy for him, and hopefully continue for him.
Yeah, and obviously going back to a personal point, I'm sure you've set your own sort of goals and ambitions, and as we said, coming to the end of 2023, you must have thought you were on track, and as you say, today must be keeping you on track. Are you currently on track for your goals?
Yeah, I'd like to think so at the moment. Don't want to say too much about what I've set myself as targets or whatnot, but it's more about just putting in good performances, and I kind of know the goals will come because of the way we play, the way Gaffer gets us playing. We're going to create chances. Some games more than not. Obviously we saw MK Friday night, we had 18, 19 chances we could have scored from, and then there's other games we get 2 or 3, so no, as long as I'm putting the ball in the back of the net and playing well, I know they're going to keep coming.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Hey, talking about the way the team plays, Scott said he's just said now that they changed tactics today with the way they're pressing and not from the wide net. Is it a testament to the team how well you've adapted to those changes in tactics?
Yeah, I think as a group of boys, especially from the start, I think everyone forgets we're such a new team, and the information we're taking on board has been really quickly, and I think you can see from the performances since the start of the year, it's been really good. So we made a slight change today, but I don't think it was an issue for the boys. Everyone's switched on and everyone's got a good footballing brain, so we were able to execute that on the pitch.
Yeah, and obviously you scoring 2 goals obviously gives you confidence. There was a great run you had in that second half where you nutmegged 2 players, I think. But did you see like this is my hat trick chance?
Yeah, I thought this was it. I kind of thought back to like Luis Suarez prime, where he nutmegged a couple of people and then like sidewinded it into the bottom corner. But it weren't meant to be today. But obviously I'll take the 2 goals, so I'm not going to complain too much.
Yeah, but like I say, I think you've got 13 goals in all competitions so far. You must be absolutely delighted with where you are in the season with your perfect town.
Yeah. Me and Larry spoke at the start of the season. I think we said I was like 1 in 3 to start. I wanted to get down to 1 in 2, and I'm there at the moment, so I want to keep it going and listen, we'll see what happens. How many I can get by the end of the season.
Absolutely, and at the moment you're 3 points off the playoffs as a team. I mean, that's a really good position to be in at this stage of the season for Crawley.
Yeah, definitely. I think you asked most fans at the start of the season, not only Crawley fans but everyone else, what they thought would happen to Crawley this year. I'm sure it's a very different picture now. We're going to keep working hard, and we'll keep what we want to do inside the change room and see what the season brings, but it's been a really good start and we want to carry it on the second half of the season.
Excellent, thanks.
Thanks, congratulations today on your goals and obviously the Crawley win. On to Bradford, going on to Bradford on Saturday. There's going to be, it's another away fixture in such a quite hectic festive period of away games, it seems to be for Crawley. So is there sort of like a change in sort of the mindset and like the preparation? You do have a full week going into it instead of just a couple of days. Is there anything that sort of changed your mind or anything like that?
I think obviously having a few more extra days to recover is the main thing. I can't tell, what was it, 3 games in a week and then probably 5 in 2 weeks. It was almost like you finish one game and you're starting the next one. Well, at least now we can have a bit of a breather, debrief, kind of then look towards Bradford. But it's an exciting game, Bradford away. Obviously, you know how many fans they get, really nice stadium to go to, and that kind of gives you a bit of a buzz and kind of get up and go up there and put in a good performance again.
And just to sort of comment on like Scott and just like how it's been under him recently, the entire sort of year, so when he came in January, he's, I believe it was 57 points over like the course of January to December, which would have placed 16th in last season's points total. And just sort of the start of this season, having Crawley fans getting a bit excited about the playoffs, is this really sort of a message of trust the process, because Scott seems to be doing a fantastic job?
Yeah, definitely. I think he's always said to us, trust the way we play. We're going to go after performances and the results will follow. Some games it doesn't happen, but then other games it does. So you can see how well we've done as a team this year, and that's credit to how hard he works and how hard the coaching staff work and what they want us to do and how quickly we take it on board. So it's been fantastic with me personally and with a group. We've had some results which haven't gone our way, but he's never changed. He's always stuck to what he believes in, and that sends a really clear message to the boys, and we're doing all right so far, so we'll keep it going.
Fantastic. Cheers, Dan.